Hey guys, it's Gaz here with Arrow Studio and welcome to our new HTML and CSS beginners course. This course will cover the basic structure and setup of a HTML document as well as an introduction to CSS styling. The end result of this series is to create the new website for Arrow Studio, and this whole project will be available to download. Now, to start things off, I will be using a simple text editor, in this case Notepad on Windows 10. Now, a HTML document is set up in effectively blocks, but we call them tags. And the first tag that is in a HTML document is the one to let the web browser know what version of HTML we are using. As in previous versions of HTML, you used to have to say I'm using .3 or .4, but now since version 5 we have a much more simpler way of declaring that. So we will open our tag, we will write doc type, and then we will write HTML. And that lets the web browser know we are using the latest version, so when version 6 comes out we don't have to change this, it'll stay the same. Now for the blocks. The overall page is created in opening and closing tags. So the first one we will create is HTML, and then we are closing it by doing the same but putting a backslash at the start. So this is our opening tag and this is our closing tag, and this is the wrapper for the whole page and all the content. At the top of our HTML tags we will write head, and then we will close it off. Now the head is there for effectively the settings of the page, everything that isn't going to be seen by the user. So in here, for example, we will say the title of the page, and we will call this Arrow Studio. And then when we view this in a web browser, you will see this title appear. Let's give that a try. So we want to go File, Save As. I'm not going to save it as a text document. What we're going to do is select all files so we can put our own extension on, and for this we're going to call it index.html, and then we're going to save that. And as you can see here, the computer knows to open HTML files in Chrome. On my PC, yours may be Safari or Internet Explorer. We'll open this up, and what you can see so far, we've got a blank HTML page, but what you can see up here is the title appear on the tab Arrow Studio. So if we were to change this to Arrow Studio new website and we save that, if we go back to Chrome and refresh, Arrow Studio new website. And other information that goes inside this head is the description for the page, meta tags for Google search or Facebook. You can define what language the page is in, so English, French, German, just to help pages like Google Translate know what page this is in. We're going to leave the head like that for now, but we will be coming back to it at a later time. Next we're going to create a body tag, and this is effectively everything that the user is going to see is going to be inside here. So the heads for the settings, the bodies for the content. Now there are a lot of different tags inside HTML, and we are going to start off with a simple H1 tag. So we're going to open it and we're going to close it. H1 tag is effectively a heading 1, the largest heading on the page. So we are going to put heading 1 here, and then headings go down, so we will then have a H2, and we'll close that off. Heading 2. So if we give our web page a quick refresh now, see we have our heading 1 and then our heading 2. Effectively, this is like the main title and then a subtitle. Underneath our H2 we will have a P tag. Let's open and close that. The P tag is a paragraph tag, so inside here you would mainly have a lot of your text. So this is some of the text on the page. So if we save this, refresh, so we've got our heading, our lower heading, and then our paragraph. So this simple structure here has already given us a basic starting for a web page. Now there are a lot of links out there, and I'm going to throw some down in the description to allow you to read up on the different type of tags there are in HTML. But for now we're going to leave this episode here, and in the next episode we're going to show a few different type of tags that are very common on websites, as well as showing you an introduction to creating a CSS file and linking that CSS file to this HTML document. Thanks a lot for watching, and be sure to watch the next episode.